Welcome back to MyFlashFunding YouTube channel, everyone. Happy New Year. This is going to be our first video for the year 2024. And in this video today, we're gonna deep dive into two of our successful traders who smashed the evaluations here at MyFlashFunding. We will first have a look at the first trader's account who completed our two-step evaluation, and then we will have a look at second traders who completed our one-step evaluation. But just before we do that, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to watch this video until the end, because somewhere in the video, we're gonna be announcing the steps that you can follow to participate in the giveaway of a $10,000 account from MyFlashFunding. Now let's deep dive into today's video. So this trader took a $200,000 account of our two-step evaluation model, and he completed the phase one very nicely. Now in our two-step evaluation model, your task is to make 6% profit without losing 4% in a day and without losing overall 8%. Now looking at the account history, as this trader started trading on 15th of December, he ended up hitting the profit target objective on 20th of December. In just 5 days, he managed to make 6% profit. Now what we're gonna do, we will first have a look at his trade history, that how many trades he took, what was the average loss, what was the average profit, and we will also see, was he actually making sure that he's placing a stop loss? No, there is no stop loss requirement in our any funding model. However, a good trait of a successful trader is that they always make sure to put the stop loss. Now looking at the account history of this trader, he was trading Nasdaq, gold, and US 30. Other than these three, he did not trade any pair. Now the very first trade was taken on Nasdaq on 15th of December for the buy side with 60 volume, and he pretty much made $657. The very first trade was a profitable trade, and that was a 0.3% profit on his account. Now on this trade, he did place a stop loss, but there was no take profit. Now what I personally do as well when I take the trade on my funded accounts, I use stop loss on every single trade, but I do not put target, because for me, I do not have one target when I take the trade. Instead, I look for multiple targets. I look for the areas from where I can potentially take out some of the positions. And then when it reaches the final target, I close the trade. But putting the stop loss is mandatory for me on my all the accounts, my funded accounts, my personal account. So the very first trade was on Nasdaq. The second trade was also on 15th of December, and that trade was also taken on Nasdaq, but this time for the sell side, where he made $965. So at the end of his first trading day, he pretty much made over $1,500, which is like 0.75% profits on his $200,000 account. However, on this trade, he did not place any stop loss. Now the next trade was taken on 18th of December, because 16th and 17th of December were Saturday and Sunday and market was closed. So he placed around 4 trades on 18th of December. The very first one on gold for the buy with 7 standard lot, where he lost $903. Now on this trade, he placed a stop loss and he also placed a take profit. Now imagine that there was no stop loss in place and he wasn't looking at the charts. As he's trading with 7 standard lot on gold, he would have lost a lot of money, but he did not, because he made sure to follow a good risk management system and his risk was under 0.5%. The second trade on 18th of December was for the sell side on Nasdaq, where he lost only $91, so we will consider that a break-even trade. The third trade was on the gold for the sell side. This time he placed that trade with only 4 standard lot, because he lost one trade already where he risked around 0.5%. So we can definitely have an idea that he just lowered his lot size, he lowered his risk, and he again made sure to put the stop loss and take profit as well. And he ended up making $2,288, which is more than 1.1% on his $200,000 account. Then the last trade on that day was on US 30, and that's the very first time when he traded US 30, he took a sell position and he made $350. So overall, second trading day was also a profitable trading day for him. The best trait of a successful trader is that they always make sure that they are following a risk management system as well as they have a good trading system in place. Now most traders, they lose in the market because they just start randomly taking the trades without having any confluences, without knowing what's going to be their exit strategy. Yes, they are taking a trade from one place, but when are they going to close the trade? What is going to be the maximum risk that they need to take? And every single time, they always end up blowing the account. So make sure that you always follow a trading strategy and also follow a good risk management strategy. Now on 19th of December, he placed like 5 trades. The first one was a small loss of $432, but on the second trade which he did on USD Japanese yen, he took a buy position with 10 standard lot and he made $6,622. Now that's more than 3.3% on his $200,000 account, which he made in just one single trade. Then the next trade that he did, it was on US30 for the sell side and he made $1,263, which is again more than 0.6. Now so far, all the trades that he did, the maximum amount of money that he lost in one single trade was $903, which was this trade right there. Until now, he hasn't took any big loss. Now the second last trade, it was again on US30 for the sell side and he lost over $6,300. Now that's a loss of 3.15%. Now what we can see that he did wrong, we can definitely know by looking at his stop loss, he did not place any stop loss. That's why I was saying it is very important that you lower your risk by making sure that you have stop loss in place and you know where you need to exit. These things are very important. Now imagine if he placed a stop loss for 1% or even for 2% risk. He would have just lost $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Instead, he lost $6,352. Yes, majority of the trades, they have stop loss and he's definitely following a proper trading system. That's the reason why most of his trades are profitable trades. And also most of his trades are making him more money than he is losing. But this trade was the one where he lost a lot of money and he did not place any stop loss. The next trade, it was the last trade for 19th of December. He did that on gold for sell side. He made only $832 and after that, he stopped trading. And you know, what's the best thing you can do as a trader? Once you either make some profits in a day or you lose some money in a day, make sure to just take a step back after 1 or 2 trades or 3 trades, depending on your trading strategy, of course. But make sure that you always take a step back and do not force yourself to enter into the trade when there is no opportunity in the market. Because let's just say that you're waiting for the trade opportunity, but market isn't giving you any, and you're not patient enough to wait for a couple of days to wait for the good opportunity that meets your trading criteria. What you're gonna do, when you will see market is moving up and down aggressively, you will simply just end up randomly taking the buy and sell position, which will result in always you losing the money. So once you do a couple of trades, either you make profits or even you have a losing day, just take a step back, read book, go out, spend time with your family, and do not force yourself to enter in the random trades. Now right after this trade, he did not place any more trade. Instead, he took the next trade on the next day, which was on 20th of December. He took the sell on gold. He put the stop loss, he put the take profit, and he made $7,152 on this trade. And he just took one trade on 20th of December because on this day, he ended up hitting the $12,000 profit target objective, which is a 6% profit on $200,000 account. Now let's talk about the $10,000 evaluation account giveaway. We just showed you first trader account and this trader took our $200,000 two-step evaluation and he ended up hitting the 6% profit target very nicely. Now what are the steps that you can follow in order to participate in the $10,000 MyFlashFunding account giveaway? Is that first, you have to like this video. The second will be subscribe to MyFlashFunding channel and turn on the notification bell. Third step will be you have to let us know in the comment section that what lesson you learned from this trader who completed the two-step evaluation account of MyFlashFunding and how it's gonna help you pass the evaluation if you will take the challenge with MyFlashFunding. And the fourth step will be you have to join our Discord community from the link in description and also our Twitter. We have added our Discord link and also our Twitter profile link in the description. Make sure that you join Discord and also follow us on Twitter. We will post in the Discord that when the winner will be announced. Now looking at the second trader's account, this trader took a $100,000 one-step funding model of MyFlashFunding. And in our one-step evaluation account, you have to make $10,000 on a $100,000 account because it's a 10% profit target. And you get 6% overall drawdown in our one-step evaluation model. Now looking at the account history, he started trading on 25th of September. Now from 25th of September all the way till 13th of December, it took him more than 2.5 months to complete the evaluation. And that's something we really like about this trader because of the reason that he took his time. Now, many traders, when they take the challenge, what you see that they just take the challenge and they try to pass it in the shortest period of time possible. And most of the time, they end up either over risking, over leveraging, and over trading. And that results in them losing the challenge. But once you understand that market isn't going anywhere, you have all the time because you're getting unlimited time to pass the evaluation. You have all the time in order to complete the profit target. Then you do not force yourself. You never do that. You do not force yourself to just enter in the trade without any reason. You wait, and you always wait for the right opportunity. This trader took more than 2.5 months to complete the evaluation. He traded a lot on his account. He was risking small amount of money and he was trying to make as much profit as he can from every single trade that he was taking. And it seems that he was trading almost all the instruments. He was trading forex pairs, he was trading indices, German index. So the very first trade was taken on 25th of September for the sell side on SPX 500 where he made only $1. Now it seems that when he started trading, he was just making sure that he gets to know about the platform. He was risking a very small amount of money on the very first day and he did not really make any profits. Now $1, $6, they're not really profits, they're break-even trades. He started trading properly on 26th of September where he took the trade for sell side on Australian dollar Canadian dollar pair with 0.60 standard lot and he made $88, which is again a very small amount of money. Now what you see here, that just look at the stop loss section. Every single trade that this trader was taking, he was placing a stop loss, and also in every single trade that he took, he placed a take profit as well. Now some of the trades that got hit stop loss, which is fine because if you have a good trading system which is giving you decent reward from every trade that you are taking, even if that trading system works only 15% of the time, but because of your risk to reward ratio, you're gonna be still highly profitable. So definitely that's very incredible that he was placing stop loss in the trades that he was taking and also the take profit. Now yes, these are some of the trades on gold where he did not place any stop loss, but just look at the profit and loss. They are nothing. They're like $10 loss, $2 loss. However, overall, he definitely managed his risk very well. He knew what he was doing. He was waiting for the opportunities. He was scalping the market whenever he was getting the opportunity. Now the biggest profit that he made on the account was $3,448 that he did on gold for the buy side. He just took that trade with 0.80 standard lot. He had his stop loss in place. He had the take profit in place as well. And he did that trade on 6th of October. Now on 12th of December, he took the buy position on gold with 0.40 standard lot. And this is the trade where he made the second most profits, $2,056, followed by the third biggest profit of $2,050, and then followed by the fourth biggest profit of $1,303. And then the fifth biggest trade was $664. Now all these five biggest profitable trades, he took those trades on gold, and every single trade had a stop loss and every single trade had a take profit. Now what you see that on the third trade where he made $2,050, his stop loss was hit. Now you might be thinking, if his stop loss was hit, then how he made $2,000? It's because when the market was going in his favor, he just kept moving his stop loss, so that way even market turns against him, he will still be able to make some profits. That's something a very good way to manage your trades. Now managing your risk is one thing, but if you know how to manage your trade, you know when you need to scale out, when you need to scale in, when you need to trail your stops. That's something very incredible, and that's always gonna help you pass your evaluations, become a profitable trader, make money with pro firms, make money on your personal account. Now the biggest profit was $3,448. The biggest loss that this trader took, it was only $523, followed by the second biggest loss of $374, third biggest loss of $352. Now what we understand by this is that when he was losing, the maximum amount that he ever lost in his account was only 0.5%. But when he was making profits, he was making very decent profits. the maximum amount that he made, it was $3,400. So 0.5% maximum loss and profit was 3.4%. That's how this trader completed his one-step evaluation, by having a good trading system and making sure that he's following that system, by following a strict risk management system which never made him risk more than 0.5% on the trade, and also knowing when to exit, from where he needs to scale in, from where he needs to scale out. So these are the two successful traders who smashed our one-step and two-step evaluation here at MyFlashFunding, and they received the funded account. Now let us know in the comment section, what do you think about the second trader who completed our one-step evaluation model in around 2.5 months by managing the risk very well, by following a proper trading system. And if you have not yet shared this video, do not forget to share this video with your friends who want to know how successful traders pass the evaluation. So that's it from this video, guys. Happy New Year again. We will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.